Today on Lost Hour, hooking up a boost gauge for the turbo on the bus and finally getting this heater going. So I'm going to run to the bus right now, check out what kind of fitting I need to go right into the heater, and then I'm going to run to Fleet Farm and get some fittings. Let's check it out. There's my hookup right there. Here's my hose. This is a 1/2-inch NPT. This looks to be a 3/8 NPT. So I'm going to take this plug out, bring it to Fleet Farm, and get the right fitting. I'm probably going to get an elbow. Now for the boost gauge, I'm going to have to run it right into here. This is my high pressure side. This is after the air cooler. So it goes from the turbo on that side through a heat exchanger and then here, which goes right into the intake. So what I'm going to do is take this fitting off, and I need to replace this with a barbed fitting down to an air line I can run and just route back up into the bus cab. This used to be, or it is now, it's an ether setup, so you just push a button in the cab when you're trying to start it in the winter, sprays ether right into your intake. I don't want to do that anymore. I'm just going to utilize that right there. So I'm going to go get some fittings. Off to Fleet Farm. And we're back from Fleet Farm and Menards. Fleet Farm didn't have everything I needed, but they had some stuff. Menards had the rest. Fitting, fitting, fitting. That's for the boost gauge. This is special tape for natural gas and propane. It's yellow. I didn't know they made such a thing, but apparently they do. First, I want to see if I got all the right fitting. So this is a 3/8 flare fitting. It's supposed to go in here. That'll work. Then from here, goes onto this line. And then from here to the propane heater. Man, I'm a genius. Feels good to be smart sometimes. Bottom of the heater, I got a 90 coming out, then a nipple. Then out of there is a 1/2-inch NPT. So put a little bit of Teflon tape on here. When you put this stuff on, you want to put it like one thread into it so none of this stuff gets into your system. Uh-oh. Ooh, oh, it'll go. We're good. We're good. Oh yeah. Okay, this hose, this aluminum hose came with this fitting on there already. It's like a crimp fitting, so you can just cut it wherever you want and then jam this inside. It seals with those O-rings. Voila! Alright, we are ready to run the line. I thought I was buying rubber hose and I bought this online, but I wasn't paying attention, so this aluminum stuff is what I got. Hey, wow! That's probably tight enough, huh? What's the worst that can happen? Alright, gas line is out of the bus, so I'm going to get some zip ties, zip tied up along here, and I'll meet you on the outside of the bus. Check it out. So, what I'm going to do is just cut it off right here and attach these two fittings. It's as simple as that. See you. I'm kind of rushing now, which is always good. Means I'll make no mistakes. That's not going anywhere. This stuff's hard enough to put on as it is, let alone in the cold. All right, the last fitting. Oh, I put the Teflon tape on the wrong way, so I started threading it on and all just came off. All right, let's try that again. Work! Let's try it out. It's done. Gas on. Regulator opening up. We're running 40 psi. See if I can hear any leaks. Oh crap. Definitely a leak. Dang it. So I'm gonna take it back apart and try to do a little better job. Here's a little tip: don't throw your wrench in the snow when you think your work's done, because sometimes it's not done. All my Teflon tape came off. Some of it came out, and I was like, there's probably still some left in there. Nope. All right, now it ain't coming off. Let's try that now. It's still leaking out of there. All right, I'm gonna give her a little extra. Well, I don't hear it leaking, and it's not bubbling. And before I could hear the regulator, I could hear a little bit of hissing coming through. I don't hear that anymore. It's probably safe to go try it out, so let's go try it out. I don't know how long it takes for propane to run into the line, but I'm thinking it's probably a long time. All right, quick update. That battery is dead in that camera. Battery in the GoPro is dead. I have the propane tank hooked up. Gas line ran all the way here. I cannot get this sucker to light. I don't know what's going on. What you're supposed to do is to turn it to pilot, hold it down, and ignite it. Right? Sounds simple enough. Well, I was like, okay, well, it's not working right away. So it's like, well, it's a brand new line. So there's probably a bunch of air in there. So I propped some stuff up. I took that radio, and then I took the drill, stuck it on top, holding it down. And that was probably like 5 minutes of just sitting there, just holding that thing down. Still nothing. So I don't know what to do. I'm going to look at it tomorrow. All right. Snap to tomorrow. Here you go. All right, day number 2. I did a little research today, and I talked to somebody at work, and they said why the propane tank probably wasn't working is because I had the regulator set too high. So I was looking on the box, and it said that I should be running 11 WC, which is, I think, water column or something like that. 11 inches of water, which converts to PSI as like 0.5. I was running it at 40. So today, I'm gonna crank her all the way down, open her up, and just turn this up just a little bit to about there. That's like 1. All right, now let's go try it. Oh, we got some gas. Yes. Fire! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yeah! All right. Now that we got heat going, I'm going to do the boost gauge. Let's check it out. Oh, here. Here's what we got going on. I went and got the fittings. I still have to put them on. I'm going to get those fittings. I'm going to run the line that I bought. I'm going to run it around here. And then I got to get that through the cab, through this firewall somehow. A cap. Let's see what it's like on the inside. Alright, we are inside the bus, and I'm looking for a way to get out. Ooh, look at that cap. Right? There, I'm gonna punch that guy out. And let's run my line in right there. That wasn't very hard. Look at that, we got access. All right, it's been like 15 minutes of this thing running, and yeah, it's on high, but it is flipping hot in here, so I'm shutting her down. We know that heater is an adequate size because that did not take long at all. I want to put it here, or up here. Oh, here, definitely there. It's got a backlight on it, so I'll need power. We got a little power cable. There's this little guy. I want to put it here. I need to run power in to there. Yeah. Where's the boost gauge? Here. I want to make sure it turns on before I do anything else. And here we go. Oh yeah! Can you see that? Oh yeah. What's this button do? Oh, it changes the color. Bam! Alright, I'm starting her up. Alright, we're gonna open her up and see what this old girl's got for boost. Here we go. Today on Lost Hour, hooking up a boost gauge on the words. Today on Lost Hour, hooking up a